Okay, so the Bridgemates are stuck, as in currently the B Bridgemates in Malahide are stuck. So what do? We have to load in a completed competition from the past. So my first thoughts would be the Gala pairs. But for the purpose of this video, I don't have the Gala pairs because I'm not in the club. So what I do is I'm going to open up an old one. I looked before and I saw one called Charlie one. So we open up Bridgemate Control. No score bridge, just Bridgemate Control. And it opens up blank like that. Then we go File, Open. It'll bring us into a list of our previous events. See here up the top we have C drive is our hard drive on the computer. Bridge data is our location for all our information about Scorebridge and Bridgemates. Malahide Regional is our club, and Bridgemate is where all the Bridgemate files of the previous events are stored. Now I mentioned the Charlie one. There's Charlie Higgins. I opened it earlier just to check it. It's from 2018, and I can open that. When I open that, it will show us all the results that were pulled in that night back in 2018, so maybe 5 years ago or so. Round monitor, and as you can see we have A Bridgemates 12 rounds, we have B Bridgemates 12 rounds, and we have C Bridgemates which have 11 rounds. 7, probably an 11 round howl here. 7 table playing 11 rounds probably. And these ones are probably just the normal skip or relay and share Mitchells probably. But that's all irrelevant. The reason we want this is we want to have a completed tournament. We want to write it into the Bridgemates. Now, it's not written there yet. We've only opened the file. So we have to go Session, Synchronize Recover. It says Recover Server. That means this stuff will be loaded into the server. Recover Server. By recovering the server, all current data in the server will be erased and the server will be synchronized to the session database. Scores and session data will be stored in the server. Are you sure you want to recover the server? Yes, we are. So we press yes. This will delete all data stored in the Bridgemate server. Are you sure you want to reset the server? Yes, we do. Then it still gives us another chance in case we want to get out. But we don't want out. We want to get this done. 928. Press OK. And it's adding in all the results. And he's updating all the results. This part has to happen. Like, if this doesn't happen, what we're doing now is we're writing the stuff into the little white box on beside the keyboard. And then it talks to the Bridgemates. So we've got added all the rounds 12, and we've added all the rounds here. Alright, switch to those. So everything is in there now. And if you go to the cupboard and pull out Bridgemate A1 or B1 or C1 or any of the A, Bs or Cs, you will find that they say end of session. That's what we want, end of session. So I'll let you do it. Now, the best one to use to reset the whole Bridgemates is the Gala pairs one from recently at the start of this month, which has A, B, C and D Bridgemates. So if you load that one in, it'll clear off everything. Well, definitely it'll clear off the ones that are used. So 12, whatever number of tables, I think there was 11 tables and 2 11 tables and 10 tables and a 7 table. We'll definitely clear them all off. So And so there we are. That's how we clear Bridgemates. Seeing as we're here, we may as well point out that if you don't finish the competition, you need to do the closed round thing. So, like, say you have a Mitchell, 10 tables, and you have 30 boards out, and you're doing a skip Mitchell or a relay and share Mitchell or whatever, and you stop after 8 rounds. Now the Bridgemates to be sitting there looking for round 9 or round 10, round 9 and round 10 if it's a relay and share Mitchell, and if it's a skip Mitchell they'll be looking for round 9. The Bridgemates will all be stuck. And sometimes when the next person comes in, some kind of panic happens and maybe the Bridgemates don't start, or maybe they do start. We don't know what will happen on the night, but it's better to have the whole thing. When you leave the club after running your session, you should have all Bridgemates should say end of session, or they shouldn't be waiting for another round. So you need to go to the closed round things here. See closed rounds, see A, B, C, and it'll let you close rounds up as far as 12 because there was 12 rounds there. And you just click on 12, say, and go close. No, that's wrong. That's the wrong way to do it. Because you didn't do anything. You were meant to close rounds. So back here again, close rounds 1 to 12. And it's closed rounds you have to click on. Any missing results up to the select round will be marked as not played. Continue. I'll go yes, but there are none. There are no missing results, even though it says closing, closing, closing. But that's what you do when you have a leftover. So, what else can you do in here? I mean, when you get good at this, you can correct the scores here. So, rather than changing them at the end, you can go straight in here. I mean, you can also do it. You can do it on the Bridgemate as well. But that's all. But we're not going to bother. I mean, you can go in here to results, and like if a result is wrong, you can go in there and fix it. So you go in there and you could fix it. 3-0 trump plus 2. You could go in and fix it to plus 1, I guess. This is B competition table 9. 9 against 29. So you go in there and make it plus 1 maybe. Let's see. It was section B. And it was table equal to 9. And it was #12 of the 9th. That's today. So you can see there the 12th of the 9th. I've changed it to plus 1. But having done that, I would have to go session, synchronize recover, because I've only changed it in the file. Recover server, say yes, yes, and it asks me again 283. Now that'll load it into the Bridgemate as well, so when the people see it, when they press through the scores, they'll see the plus 1 instead of the plus 2 that was there originally. He's updating the whole lot. You probably I mean, you might have to check that Scorebridge is reading that new result instead of the old one. But this is the good stuff, not that. Oh, see the 300 trump plus 1 is there. So the date log is, and the time you can see. That's today. This event happened on the 10th of the 10th in 218. But that's enough for now. So you can, if you do change it here, somebody tells you a result needs to be changed, you can do it there. You can also go to the Bridgemate and use the TD function, which is, in our case, I think 0000, and let you in there, and you can go, you get a choice of things to do. But you have to practice that. Like there's, you can do averages, you can do change a result. Like somebody might see that 3 Trump plus 1 was made by East, but it was by South in all the other tables. So somebody just entered the wrong result. But you always check the board just to make sure there's no misboarding or something like that. So that'll do for now. I think we'll stop that video because we don't want long videos, are not good. So that's it for now. I'm gonna stop that.